time to get back into it. We've got to work on the maintenance shaft. Which I feel we should start from the top and work our way down. It's a really awkward sort of setting as well. Oh, the other side of that light I'm probably going to have to do from the floor down below, actually. Shooting up the other side of it, that's annoying. Oh well, that's fine. We'll get at least all of the really filthy stuff done first. Extension on to get to the other side of this chasm. Doing the tops of the stair, or the ladder as we go up, is going to be annoying as well. Yeah, we'll do as far as that, and then we've got pipes and stuff to do as well, just as if it wasn't already bad enough, we've got pipes. Guess we could stand on the pipes though. There is that. Maybe we can stand on the pipes. Yes. Excellent. That allows us to do this side of the doorway and stuff. Oh, and this side of the light. There we go. Excellent. Much better vantage point. Perfectly acceptable health and safety, don't worry. What's with this inset bit on the wall there? Just why? Why'd you have to make that more complicated? That's actually the best way to clean this ladder as well, I suspect. Much easily done from this angle as well. We can then stand on the door to do the rest of the ladder possibly. So get an angle on the inside instead. Just peek around the corner of this pipe here. Let's take the extension off because it's all really close. There we go, just get that stuff done. There, now, then put an extension back on again. Do the top edges of everything. It's going to be hard to see otherwise. Okay, well, I think that's probably adequate from here. Oops. That fell down farther than we wanted because I wanted to actually jump onto the top of the door if I can. So let's go back up again. And go wee. Oop, just almost fell off. But this gets us a good angle. So we can get the top of this pipe and the insides of things. And then looking back up at the ladder, we can then see this side of everything. The underside of some of these rungs. Then we're just going to have to do it from below on the other side, I suspect, to finish it off entirely. It's kind of there's some bits here as well that are kind of annoying. Oh well. The wall should be almost done, though. Shaft, ladder, wall. Oh, is there... Is the inside up there? Does that count? I guess we'll find out. Side of the doorway. I think I'm overthinking some of this. I'm fairly sure that door frame will be fine regardless. The top sides of like these hinges and stuff though. The wheel. Oh, this door frame too. Alright. Pillar should be practically done. Yep, good. The door frame shouldn't have too much more to do on that now. This side probably. Oh, there's a hinge. Good. Is that wall done? Why is the door frame not done? That's weird. It really looks like it's done. So I did the top of it and everything. Did I miss a bit on this side? Ah, down the bottom here? Yeah, there we go. Classic. Alright. Let's do this wall. There's this pillar as well. Be nice if I could close this door so that I could more easily clean it and the wall and floor and everything. Just shoot through that gap to get the door frame of the other door. Couldn't even see what I was doing. Up the ladder a bit. There we go. Got the wheel handle done. Door frame. There we go. And the wall, and the sign, and the door. Excellent. Now I've just got this wall and the bits of pipe. We have to get the underside of the pipe rings. Good, that's one. That's a good start. Small, medium, and large. Yeah, and large pipe. No, I don't need to go up the ladder. It's really annoying that that's there. There we go, good. Right. Oh, wow. Okay, the ladder still had so much more to do. And it was just like, yep, no, yep, so did that. It was really forgiving on that. There was I stressing about the right angles to clean things behind the ladder. It just goes, nah, here you go. It's honestly a bit annoying when it does that, because then there'll be other surfaces that it's super picky about. I think that's everything for the shaft now. Oh, no, no. This wall is apparently not completely done yet. What are we missing on this wall? Something around the pipes, perhaps? Okay, now we do want to just start going up the ladder, I think. It's underneath the pipe there. Everything else looks fine. What am I missing? It's just like... Okay, there we go. There's just something in the corner down here, I think. In the shadow. Alright, and then... Okay, yeah, that shaft bit didn't need doing. Let's double check. So maintenance door is all done. Yeah, tunnel we're now in. Shaft is all done. Good. On to the maintenance tunnel then. Clean these lights first if I can. Good. Just so I can see what I'm doing. Imagine if they did have illumination, like proper lighting and stuff in these maps. So you had to have like a head torch or something to see what you were doing until you cleaned the lights. That'd be kind of a fun touch. Ah, it's all just one wall bit, it doesn't split at the mosaic. See, why weren't these tiles on the other tunnels? That would have been so nice. Just get them in the maintenance area instead. Oh. Really confined trying to clean here. Imagine how loud it would be using a power washer, even an electric one, in close confines like this. That would be so noisy. It would just echo. Go. There's the arch. We'll do the floor. Kind of retreat back to the archway. Just clean it as we go. It's got kind of annoying lips on the side that we might end up having to come back and do from above. Yeah, probably. Along here we can see on the edge there's still dirt. There we go. Right. Now we do the frame. A wall brace apparently. So the maintenance tunnel gets a wall brace. The tunnel between exhibits didn't. Oh hey, 60%. Nice. At its trough in 1953, the Marine Life Conservancy seemed to house nothing more than 7 anemones and an angry turbot. Following Wilberforce Thrust's absconsion later that year, ownership was transferred to a local trust. From thrust to trust. Did he have an anti-thrust lawsuit against him? Same trust still owns it to this day. Clean the other light, may as well. Why is the roof fine in here? That's weird. Everywhere else, everything is just completely caked. Apparently the roof is fine in here, but everything else is still filthy. Go figure. All done. Like, I get that that's probably the water line of the enclosure. Wait, but surely the enclosure's water line shouldn't go higher than this tunnel entrance, right? Otherwise you'd just constantly have water spilling through into the shaft there. That makes no sense. So where's the water line meant to be? Well, that's the floor done anyway. And here's the archway, which... Was the archway even? No, the archway didn't even seem to be a separate thing. Why are you flat? Ah, I must have accidentally pressed something or clicked something in the PDA, and now that's flashing. As if I needed to know what it was. That's kind of funny. Whee! Just... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just colliding with the ladder as we fall down. There we go. Alright, you know what? We'll clean this first, why not? We'll clean the diving helmet, just to stop it flashing at me. I've got to start with something, so sure. Comically oversized diving helmet. Should probably be better off standing on, actually. Whoop. And we're up the ladder again. Unfortunately, when we jump, we don't jump forwards off the ladder, we just kind of fall. Top viewport, random. Alright, valves and such. Front viewport. Helmet plaque. Breastplates. Eyelets. Good. Breastplate rim extends all the way around here. And presumably underneath as well. So it's not actually hollow. That's slightly disappointing. Be fun for octopus or something to hide in there. Okay, so there's something I've missed on the rim. There we go, bottom end. I feel that's pretty much everything for the diving helmet now. We may as well try and clean as much of the ladder as we can from here, since it's such an annoying thing to do. Get that out of the way. That's another wall, kind of like the maintenance shaft, where the wall actually includes the archway around the doorway. In fact, there isn't even a door that's separating that. It's really weird. Standing on the diving helmet's probably going to be a great place for cleaning this wall. And in fact, quite a lot of other things, I suspect. Alright, let's get around here. Perfect. Because yeah, with the coral is here, and there's a sea star there, I guess the water line was meant to be just underneath the doorway. I can't help but feel that that corridor should have sloped upwards though. For the first section until the corner, it should be on an upward angle. Okay, there's the ladder, and now we just need the wall in behind, which probably just needs a little bit of extra TLC around the corners. And yeah, there we go. A few bits underneath the rungs. Good. Well, that's the ladder done. Just work our way across. We don't need to do the ceiling, apparently. Seems that's fine. Doing this completely in the wrong direction. We should be cleaning it down, not up, but whatever. We can probably actually stand on that ledge up there as well to clean some of the other bits. There's going to be some irregular facings as things. There's a sea urchin. Fake one, not one of the 9 that were remaining, along with the angry turbot. Whatever happened to him, I wonder. There's another step ladder, which is good. Means you didn't have to carry the whole way. Oh, there's an actual ladder around there as well. Oh, okay, can't put it down there. So I want to put it down somewhere that I've already cleaned, preferably. Let's clean our way around from the ladder. Can we put it underneath the diving helmet? That'll be the next thing to try. Make sure we've actually cleaned the floor underneath here as well before we move on. Okay. You. Can you sit in here? Oh. Rude. And I can't go anywhere around there. That's probably fine because it would conflict with the ladder. I guess that makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. Actually, you know what? Yep. Up we come. And from here, pick that up and put it there. There we go. Perfect. Let's clean around here. And then I want to jump over onto that ledge, I think, and do all of the walls. Good, I could make the jump. Excellent. It's just weird how it looks almost like the waterline is meant to be this bit at the top, but there's no way that that should be the waterline. The waterline should be at the bottom of this. Try and stand on this bit to clean over there. Because if I get too close to it, it's going to be really annoying to try and clean. There we go. Good. On to the next wall. Let's chuck on the... Oh, I can stand on the sandcastle probably as well. That's good. Let's do this bit. Get the top of the rock wall done. And the back of the sea star as well. Coral there. Right, so hopefully everything else will clean from below after we're done with this bit here. And the tip of the shell palace that we're going to be standing on shortly. And the top of this. Spook music. Okay. What's going to be the best way to do all of this then? Probably from standing on top of that shell palace, I think. So let's make a bit of a jump up here. Perch ourselves precariously. And stick an extension back on. Let's go long, actually, just to make sure it's good, strong jet. Oh, hey, sea star done. Good. Try and do the tops of everything. It's the most central spot that I think I can expect. Still a bit splatty at distance, but should be fine. We'll pick up the rest of that when we're down and close to it anyway. We're just trying to grab the top angles. It does always bother me when I'm in a position that I'm like cleaning stuff to the best I can do it, but can't expect to complete it. And I'd have to go chasing the completion. Like I have to move off and do something else. I mean, I'm best incentivized to just stick with what I'm doing for now. The extra long extension. A bit excessive probably, but It's just still quite splatty at this distance. Maybe the room is bigger than I thought. I don't know, it feels like it's smaller than I think. But I don't think the short extension is going to reach properly. Is it? Maybe? No, no, okay, the room is indeed bigger than I thought. It's easy to lose your sense of perspective in here, I think, because everything is exploded almost. Like that diving helmet's really big. Really like miniature. Okay, well that's annoying that that's not finished from there, but never mind. Let's get some of the top angles. Oh, we're probably going to be better off just jumping on top of things instead. Short extension, just to get this done. There is a ladder there if we need it. Get what we can as shell pellets done while we're up here. Let's turn around. Clean this from this direction. Alright. Extension off. Lie down on the parapet here. Why not? Don't know how else I'm meant to clean that. Ah, fell down. But there are enough irregular surfaces that we can just jump up onto this thing again at least. Arch that we have to finish off from behind, I think. All the way down. It's got so many annoying angles. I knew that the second half would take longer of this. I, like, braked at 52%, but yeah, we'll see, but I suspect that this is going to take longer. There's just so many awkward bits to have to do. We want to be able to stand back further. Missed. Never mind. We can do the undersides of things from here anyway. That's what we needed for the archway. And I think most of the turrets, because we were standing on them shooting down, so yeah, that's all we needed for those. Good. That archway needs a little bit more on the back. We'll have to remember about that. Let's just do the rear of this, though, entirely. It's just shell palace overall. So at least then when we come to do the other side, we only have to do the bare minimum. Because we'll have been more thorough on the back already. And the lights. Not sure which bit to finish with for like the time lapse and stuff. Maybe just the window, to be honest. The big, yeah, try and do the frame first and then just finish with the window. clean all the floor and everything around here as well. We should try and finish off the wall sections that we were doing, actually. That we sprayed from the top, just to make sure that we get them done. Should be doing all of these before the floor as well. Really. So how much does this one extend round? Up to this point here. Yeah. Oh, we've done the top angles. So hopefully, as we do bottom angles here, we should get our ding. Do the tubes as well. Just stand on them to do the backside. Getting there. That's a separate one. But since we're here, oh, there's the sea urchin ton. Good. Nice. I could see some specks still left as well, so it did complete it a bit early for me. Don't mind when it does it for those. That light done? Yeah. Good. Is the tube done? Oh, I think the sea star's already done? Yeah. Let's clean this one as well. The idea being that we'll work our way around clockwise and we should finish off with the wall that's on the other side of the ladder. There we go. Good. Star done. I don't know if these pillars are separate. They seem to all be the same, I think. Yeah, it's all just shell palace still. And then there's the decoration that you've got to clean in behind, which is really annoying. Clamshell. Ammonite sort of thing. It's all just, yeah, there we go, decoration. It was forgiving at least. I was worried that each bit would be an individual decoration piece. Not the case, thankfully. Door done. We've got the steps. They haven't even tried to make the steps or the door look like something aquatic. That's a bit lazy. Could be like a trilobite for the door. Or a horseshoe crab design. Try and clean the other decoration as much as we can to do the inside of that. The sides of the ammonites, the rear of it as much as we can. There we go. Still lots left of that when it dinged. Alright. Still need to finish the main palace though. Just got this end. And then a little bit of the rear arch. We can stick this ladder somewhere hopefully and get that out of the way. Come on. Yes, good. Maybe if we clean the floor into this corner, then perhaps we can stick the ladder up in the corner over here. It might actually be useful for us to then clean the rear of that archway. Fortunately, no partitioning on the floor at all, so you're going to be hunting a lot if we don't clean it easily. Right, ladder. Yes, can go there. Good. Excellent. I think that's everything for the Shell Palace now. Boink. Alright, let's resume where I was up the top here. So finish off this wall, try and finish off these rock wall sections as well, so that they can be dealt with from below. Rather than trying to do any of this from far away, I think the easiest thing is to just stand up close. Do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Oh, 80%. "40 marine species, all of which are indigenous to the area and to some extent endangered. Strictly speaking, today the Center houses one extremely proficient power washer, but you know what I mean." Ah, funny. Funny guy. I mean, there's still some fish in here, but... in the tunnel area. I thought that maybe this enclosure would still have some fish in it, because I wouldn't have expected you to have to evacuate it, but... apparently not. I guess technically it is still an open air exhibit as opposed to fully contained. But even the tunnel tanks must have an opening at the top, right? Surely. Maybe they have a hatch or something instead. So we're on the home stretch then. We're on the final 20%. Just got a lot more decorations to do. There's this whole rock wall bit. And a few more fiddly bits. I think that Shell Palace was probably the worst bit to do. That wall, excellent. Rock wall, unfortunately, we won't know how successful we are until we finish it from below. The ladder on the outside just leaning up against the glass. Should move our other one to be up against it on this side as well. But we're going to be cleaning that. Cleaning that last. Maybe there's somewhere else we should put that ladder, I'm not sure. I wonder if I can grab it through the glass. Probably not. Maybe? Yes, I can. Now we have two ladders in here. Let's stick it up behind the palace, there we go. Funny. Just grab things through glass. Oh, that means we can probably put it down on the other side of the wall in there, actually. Now, what concerns me about this map, and why I feel I would have liked if it was broken up into segments, each room being a different map, is when it comes to the time-lapse, what are we going to be looking at? Are we going to have it split into multiple time-lapse segments? Probably not. Are we just going to see nothing, 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 nothing until finally it finishes off in this enclosure or something? Because I expect people would finish with this one. And that's not very fulfilling either. So, yeah, I feel it could have been done better. I think each area, and then just don't worry about cleaning, like, the maintenance shaft area. Have maybe the shallows, aquarium shallows and aquarium tunnel. They could be individual maps, right? They could be combined as well, I guess. You could have shallows and tunnel, but I don't know, I think then there would have been more attention put into each bit. Like the shallows might have more definition to it. A bit more content. And then the tunnel could have its own bit and be maybe a longer tunnel, different displays. Then have the ocean room include this and the outside, but just have that be a separate map. You could still have the maintenance connection between the two, I guess. That needed to be cleaned. I'd prefer it if that was already cleaned, but so you don't really care about seeing the time lapse of the maintenance bit, but you do care about seeing the time lapse of the shallows as well as the ocean area. So it'll be interesting. I hope that it can figure out where you were at each point and split the time lapse up accordingly. Wall almost done. There we go. There's a bit of the underhang there. So this column is separate. It's not really a column, is it? It's on an angle. It's more of a ramp, I feel. Surely it's a ramp. It's meant to be a column that's fallen over, I guess. Guess you can stand on all of the bits that are down here. Should probably have cleaned more from standing on the shell palace, actually, of these wall areas. Is the urchin done? Go right into that cleft there. As much as we can. At least we should finish off this one too, shouldn't we? Even though we've started it a lot more. I don't actually have to care what the ladders look like where they are, because you don't see them on the time lapse anyway. Which does make it a bit awkward when you're just running up and down in something invisible. Right, got that coral tube done. So yes, that wall done. Good. On to the one in the corner. This batch of brain coral just kind of sitting here. Right behind that. Starfish is done. Sea urchin. You like sea urchins, they're funny. Good. Another big wall segment done. this coral done. Each bit is individual. So I'm not sure why that end one isn't done. So I thought I'd cleaned it pretty thoroughly. Maybe from... it's the bit on the bottom, yeah. Ding, ding, and ding. Excellent. %. Getting close. Clean these shells that are just littering the area. Some sort of gem almost. There we go. Let's do the floor. Oh, that light wasn't done. Good. Glad that I did it. Floor up as far as the column is concerned. Try and be thorough so we don't leave bits behind, because the floor is going to be annoying to try and find spots on, I suspect. Okay, these walls are all done. So it is just this. Is there something taller I can stand on? Yeah, that's a bit better. I mean, we can just stand on it as well, of course. Harder to do the sides like that. Let's look down, I think might be the easiest way to go here. Work our way down. Sea urchin is clean. A few splashes on the backdrop there. Clean some bits of floor as we go down. A good view looking down on top of the star and tubes as well. Okay, that's gotten as much as we can of that part of the column. Get the black brain coral out of the way. Good. And the sea star and the tube. I've got the underside to do. That makes sense. That's where it all is. There we go. Alright, let's do this floor all the way underneath here as well. Try and take it a bit more slowly. I keep just swishing back and forth far too quickly as if I'm just painting it. Like filling it in with something. As if it would just clean instantly across the whole area. I'm not scribbling. I need to be a bit more refined about this. Open giant clam, apparently. Okay, well, we'll save that until we're actually finished cleaning it. Is there going to be another gnome in there or something? Coral bits done. Good. Alright, this is a really annoying bit in here. There's no good angle to be able to clean it from. I guess a ladder propped up against the glass. technically would work. Good. Urchin's already done. That urchin is now done. Okay, we're gonna need an extension or something, I think. Some vents up there too. Is that... no, that wasn't even a bit that I could stand on, that's the other awkward thing. Scrub that as much as I can. I was gonna, like, leave that almost till last, but... the glass is what I'm really leaving till last. I'd rather just get the rock wall actually done more than anything else. There we go, good. Right into the corner. Yeah, we've got the frame. Gonna have to be thorough going around the edges of. And then that bit up there. If we stand up on the rock column here, it's probably going to be our best bet. So we've got to clean above that vent as well. For the vent the first time. Extra long. There we go. See how much we've missed when we finish this part of the wall. So close. Right in the corner over there. Ah, there we go. Good. Good, good, good. And the frame. We're not even going to see these bits of the frame in the time lapse or anything anyway. Good. Alright, finish off the decorations in the floor, and then we've just got the glass to do. 95% done. I'll make sure to pop open the clamp too. But only after we've cleaned it. I always thought clams are pretty cool. It's a bright orange one too. It's also a fake one, obviously, but... But technically, I think it probably would survive out of the water for at least a little while. floor is so almost done. Now we're at that point where we're having to hunt for things on the floor because we haven't done it quite good enough. I knew that was going to happen. Just check underneath. Let's do all of the edges and stuff. This clam is also still not done, so we don't have a checklist yet. Even though I'm only aware of 3 things that need doing. That's the giant clam. Oh, lid and base are 2 separate things. Okay, that makes sense. Well, there's the floor done. I probably have to open it, don't I? It's probably dirty on the inside. Yep, there we go. And there's a pearl as well. That would be why. There we go. Still no checklist though, so that means there's one more thing that needs doing. So it should just be pearl, base, and then the glass. There's the base. And pearl. Which is really annoying to try and clean. What angle do I still need to get underneath? There we go. Okay. Round corals, tube corals, and glass. So which ones were I missing? Tube coral, round coral, tube coral, oh, this tube coral is not done. Alright. I thought I did the top side of that. Obviously not. Now, round coral. This one. Also didn't do. There we go. And the glass. Final thing. But we can stand on the clam. Actually, we should probably start over the side and we'll finish standing on the clam. How's that? Let's put the short extension on at least. I thought that for things like this they usually did tinted glass or one-way glass or something. I guess they wouldn't want to do one-way because you wouldn't want them getting antagonized by their own reflections, but I figured you'd want it heavily tinted as well so that they didn't see everyone on the outside too, because that would spook them. Maybe not. Alright, let's get on top of the clam again. Oops, wrong one. I need to press R. Almost there. What's the beating? I'm going to have to go over it again, little bits or something. Nope, there we go. Job complete. Very nice. Okay, and this is, yeah, so nothing, 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 and then bam, all of a sudden. Alright, and then we're in there, and then we're working our way around there. Yes, I don't like that you only get one angle. That says to me that the shallows and tunnel should have been a separate map instead of being combined into this one. Never mind. Should have been Aquarium Shallows and Aquarium Ocean. Should have been 2 separate maps. You don't mess about, do you? It's quite amazing to see it gleaming like this. You've done a fantastic job. I can't wait to get the animals back in and get the place buzzing again. It's amazing how rapidly the microflora and fauna establish themselves in our marine life centre. No one's ever been able to properly explain the process. Excellent. Very vibrant. And standing on top of the clam at the end.